Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. It's a famous line in the film The Italian Job. I was invited in 2012 to make a piece of work for the Warr Pavilion, and I came up with a reenactment from that famous film. Here, in the most vertical city in the world, it's about placing an iconic moment, an iconic event on iconic buildings. And of course, the Peninsula Hotel #1 is an iconic building, but it's not as simple as it looks. I mean, to sort of take something which is almost 40 feet long, that weighs just under 6 tons, bring it into the workshop in London, crate it, put it on a ship, get it to the Far East, put it back on a lorry, bring it into the city. Every day there's been a challenge that we've had to overcome.
The Royal Academy is an artist-driven organisation. The Peninsula is this landmark building, and it is this kind of cultural icon. And they wanted this partnership, and the fact that they were prepared even to consider something as crazily ambitious as a coach on the edge of their building shows exactly why the Royal Academy thought this is a great organisation to go into cultural partnership with. But I think the important point about a piece like this is context. If you put the work on the edge of a cliff, it becomes too literal a representation of the moment in the film. If you transport it as a sculptural idea, and that's where the kind of artistic spark comes in, and put it in a slightly different context, a context you don't expect. When you're walking down the streets of Kowloon, you don't expect to see what looks like a coach precariously parked on the edge of the building, gently rocking, seemingly in the wind. And the fact that it's a Grade 1 listed building is that gives it its drama.
This relationship between the Royal Academy, it's a great collaboration. It's a very generous offer from the Peninsula Hotel to invite the academicians to come and exhibit in Hong Kong. It's a great honour to be the first one, and I think I've probably set the benchmark in terms of what we've been capable of doing. One has to remember that the coach isn't just stuck on the edge, it teeters, and it changes people's relationship to the building. It certainly makes it memorable.
Hong Kong is a kind of rich, multicultural society. It's a nice transposition from the south coast of England to one of the most iconic hotels in the world. It's great.